Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Well, y'all, we're starting today up front. I have a few potatoes starting to die back, which is good from what I can see, because believe me, it has been a challenge this year. You can see the wetness there, so I started to go on and pull them today, but I have enough dry hay at the top and enough over there to where I'm gonna try one more attempt at just flipping and seeing if I can get the dry at the bottom so that the top can dry up. That's what I've been doing, but as you can see, things are going pretty good. I just don't want the potatoes to rot. There's one, here's one way up here, and that's all from this one plant right here, I'm assuming. And I know I'm gonna have to dig in there when it's time. So I'm trying to hold off as long as I can possibly hold off here with these potatoes. Let's look up here and flip. Yeah, I'm checking now. You know I said tell me to stay out the potato bed, but it's crucial now. Here's one right here. See how wet that potato is? So, and I'm seeing roly-polies up in here. Let's see what else. I'm just trying to pull the slop from around them. I'm liking the microbes. Ooh, there's one right there. I feel it. I don't want to expose it. Okay, let me get some of this dry hay over this one. Okay, let's come down here. Have plenty of dry hay here, but underneath, that's the problem. See if we got anything over here. Ooh. Here's one right. Oh man, see, is that one? I hope that's not a potato, because if it is, it's rotten. Nope, that's not a potato. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. It looked like a rotten potato at first glance. But here's a potato right here. It's doing okay, but I don't know how much longer I can make it, with these potatoes being wet. They're decaying as I speak. So I've got to, here's one right here. There's a baby one right there coming. See, I'm trying to give them a little more time to grow. Let's cover that with the dry. Okay, down here. Yeah, I may go on and pull them on Saturday. I don't know. It depends. It's supposed to rain again. It's been cloudy all day. We just got a peak of sunshine. There's a potato right. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Now, I know this is a potato. You feel kind of soft. Nope. He's all right. Let's see what we got over here. This is pretty dry over here, so this isn't bad at all. That's not stressed. It's the ones along the front there. Let's see what we got back here, because I got my awning. Oh no, there's my awning, so these aren't getting as wet. They might not be growing either. I don't see none down there, but this is totally dry. Totally dry. Let's put some of this dry hay over there. Yeah, all that's dry back there. And I'm assuming that these along the house are dry as well. But let's get some of this in to soak some of this sopping wet hay. Well, y'all, from what we can see, I definitely have success this year, pending they don't rot up on me, because I've never grown. I've always gotten teeny tiny baby potatoes, and it wasn't many. Nothing to even pick, okay? So, just seeing what I'm seeing now. Make sure I don't accidentally pull up a plant. Yeah, all this is dry back here, so I'm gonna leave this alone. No sense messing with something that's not broke. Okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna move now. And the garlic, whew, I should have been pulling this first instead of the other. This isn't getting big at all. But my other garlic, I'm satisfied with it. As long as I get one out of here, that's a full head. But this is okay to stay until mid-July. These are fine. I'm gonna let them grow as much as they can grow. Okay, here's the up front French tarragon. I cut it last week. I got a refrigerator full, and I'm getting ready. In fact, let me raise this because I can see that it's to the upper room. Bing! Let me get him. That's an earwig. Don't want him. Okay, let's get this up because I want this French tarragon. I don't want to stun it by the tool here. I'll get this later. It's gonna take too long, but I'm gonna raise that tool so it can grow up higher. Cause see how it's starting to die? And I don't wanna lose not a leaf. In fact, let me get it. I don't wanna lose a leaf. I don't wanna lose a leaf. Don't wanna lose a leaf. Don't wanna lose a leaf. I don't wanna lose a leaf. Some of y'all remember that song. Okay, let's make our way to the back, y'all. We already halfway through. Excuse the mess, y'all. I'm not doing no cleaning. My tomato here, look at there, y'all. Look at there. Que-stead-Que. Have some cherry tomatoes, and I have no idea what variety this is. It's either red cherry or yellow gold, but I've got them from this keyhole garden. And see, the squirrel got me good. This was filled to the top, so I have to refill it. He got all the fresh stuff out of there. He knocked everything down and went about his business. And I see he chomped on that hot pepper right there. Something did. So good. Okay. Flower beds looking horrible. Weeds everywhere. You know, I decided I'm not gonna worry about it. Don't care. Not this year. Maybe next year I'll have the strength to do what I would normally do with my yard. Okay, cucumbers. Looking really good since I put them in the ground. Patty pan squash. Uh-oh, it looked like it has fallen. Let me see. Oh no, it's not, it's still on there. I hope it starts growing. It's a nice color. So hopefully the pollinators will get to pollinating it. Let's hope. But the way that flower's looking, in fact, I'm gonna open that flower up myself. Sometimes you just gotta help it along. Okay, so a pollinator has to be able to get up in there to pollinate it. So I don't know if he's gonna make it. But I've got two more coming. Here's one right here, and then right there. So I'm getting females on the patty pan. Corn, I got one shoot starting to shoot up. That, and then that one there. The rest of them are still kind of looking sick. A change I'm gonna make before we go into the greenhouse. I decided I'm aborting this table. I'm gonna plant these. I've got enough room in the keyhole garden to put the eggplants in there, the 3 eggplants and the 2 cauliflowers. I'm gonna stick them in the keyhole garden over there and see what they do. And then I'm gonna replant this table out with those bush beans, because since I can get them 2 for $4, all I need is what, 3 or 4 plants. Actually, I'll get as many as I can get on the 3rd, and I'm gonna plant this table out with more bush beans. Then that way they didn't have pole beans at Lowe's. They only had bush, Blue Lake bush. So with that, I'm gonna just go on and plant out another table. If I don't get nothing else this season, I will get my green beans. And I did something different out here. Ta-da! This is the future home. I was talking with Robert. I was like, Robert, I don't never use this clothesline. I've used it to dry sheets 2 times since I've lived here. And it'll be 3 years on the 15th. And so I said, I've only used it twice. And both the 2 times I've used this clothesline to dry sheets only, it rained. So they didn't even get dried. I still ended up having to put them in the dryer. And as y'all know, this is the rainy city. It's been rainy, rainy, rainy for the past 3 summers here. And this summer is no exception. So I said, I'm gonna make this my grape vineyard. When I put my grapes in the ground, I'm gonna dig all this up from pole to pole. And I've got 4 lines here. And so as an experiment, I brought out that diva cucumber that I'm hating, so he got put out. I brought out my Crenshaw melon, because I said I better go with stuff I don't really care about. I care more about the Korean melon than the Crenshaw. But I went on and brought it because, as you know, they have reached the rafters in the greenhouse, so which better plants to bring out? And I brought out the sunflower, and I choked his butt because last year, y'all remember what happened. I bet the wind is gonna have to be tornadic to knock this baby over. I got it hanging and everything else, and I wrapped it, and I hope I don't kill it. But here it is, the sunflowers, both of them. And this one, just since it's been out, it's starting to open up. The head is starting to open, y'all. There it is. I need to wrap it around, both of them. So we'll see what happens with the sunflowers and with the melons. We'll keep an eye on them. And a squirrel, he may or may not mess with it. I don't know. If he does, then I just got to deal with it, okay? I'm taking a huge gamble. Then I came over to check on my new plants over here, and they are doing excellent. The sweet yellow banana pepper and that cucumber, he's reaching towards the trellis over there. He's gonna have to share it with the blueberry, but that's okay. He'll get over there, or either he might make his way over to the tomato cage along with the pepper. Okay, so yeah, right in front of these, I can get those 3 eggplants, and then over here somewhere, I can get the 2 cauliflowers, and I'll just leave them there and see what happens. Plus these potatoes will be pulled eventually. Surprisingly enough, this hay is dry. It did rain last night, and it's supposed to storm again tonight. We're supposed to get rain Saturday all day. We're supposed to get rain. I looked at like the 14-day forecast. Rain, 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 okay? So I said, okay, either I'm gonna have to pull these potatoes early, or you know, I can try to fight it a little bit longer. If I can fight it until mid-July is time to harvest anyway. So I only have about 18 days to go on those potatoes, and they're doing so good. See this tub? Hold on. I'm getting ready to drill holes in this tub, and that's going to be part of the new garden next year. I was telling y'all earlier, remember I was telling y'all a few days ago that I'm going to eliminate the crates. I think I am going to do that to organize this greenhouse better. Okay, I have my my honeydew and my cantaloupe right there. Hopefully now that they have a little more space and air around them, they can take off better. My grape tomatoes are doing excellent over here. They're getting bigger. Everything is starting to grow again in here. So I'm thankful. And now these tomatoes are getting a little more air. Now I can get back there to do the, to get the suckers off. So I'm gonna wait a little bit though, probably till tomorrow, and I'll pick suckers now that I can get back there. The other thing, my Korean melon, here it is. He's going up, but he's going up a little bit slower, and I'm starting to get blooms on that, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I think I have a slug around here, so I'm gonna rebait because I see a few plants that are getting, some chewing. That's what it looks like to me, but not many. But I don't want things to get out of control. again. So I'm gonna rebait with the beer. Tomatoes are getting a little bit bigger. I can truly see a difference here, and I have more flowers coming on both of them. And this one I should start seeing tomatoes on this one real soon. We shall see. The ground cherry, the gooseberry plant really took off. See how it took off? My peppers are really starting to bloom. I noticed that since the heat wave has ended. Ground cherry's doing good. I picked 3 on yesterday from the plant over there. They looked ready, but they weren't. So I just set them on the counter and I'll let them get finished. They'll ripen up on their own. Okay, the blackberry is coming out. I'm probably gonna get these strings cut tomorrow and just get this thing out because the leaves are dying. It didn't bloom. It bloomed, but it didn't do anything. And that way, and then y'all know the cherry trees are gonna be moved out. I'm gonna take a gamble with those because I wanna put that empty garden table right along here. Okay, I've got more runners on the strawberries, on the white pine. There's one back there. I don't think you can see it, but hold on. Let me get my finger. Here's one right here, right there, and then I have one right here. And then there's a plant, and then there's another runner coming up. I notice I'll get 2 to 3 runners, and then a new flower strawberry plant itself will come in, which I believe, I want to say they're mother plants. It's some kind of way that works when you get the plant as opposed to the runner. I've got peppers coming over here. I've got some coming back there with blooms, and I think one is a Scotch bonnet, and the other one, I can't even remember what's back there, to tell you the truth. My eggplants over here, they are doing absolutely nothing. So I'm glad I bought those new ones because these just aren't doing good. So I'll probably abort those since I have 3 more eggplants. This is what I planted out yesterday. I decided, okay, I do want some pole beans. So I pulled out my growing Pontiac pole beans, and this variety, it came from Johnny Seeds, is called Cobra. So I looked it up and I liked how that bean looked. So 10 came in that pack, and that's all I planted. I planted 10 in this. So we'll see how they do. They should come up in about a week or so. And then those will be my pole beans, and I have space in here to pole them up. Or I might stick them. No, I'm not going to stick them in that table because I won't be able to cover them. And the squirrel will definitely get a hold to them. That's what I lost last year. I didn't lose my bush beans last year. I lost all my pole beans. Squirrel came through and wiped me out in one day. I'm seeing some holes here, but I don't think these are slugs. I think it's something else. And I did spray the 7. These are looking kind of bad. They're not doing much of anything. One's the pimento and one's the lesia. This is a Scotch bonnet. But I need to work on these pepper plants some more. I might put those out. Okay, strawberry's still doing good. I harvested one yesterday and it was delicious. I ate it, the pink one. And here's one that's gonna be ready soon. Yep, I just have to wait for them to turn pink. Yep. My raspberry is struggling. I grew that new stem and I noticed that this one the leaves started dying on it. But where I have the raspberries, those are on healthy leaves. So I'm gonna just leave it. I'll pick those dead leaves off later. I might go on and prune them off and then they can regenerate. But the plant itself is okay. This one is just going massive. So it's getting put out as soon as my raspberries blossom. I talked to Crops and Robert earlier, and we decided mutually, because of the rain and how dark it's been and all that we're going to go on tomorrow. Plus his brother came in from New York on today, but he's going to sneak away on tomorrow, and we're going to go and get the rest of the berries picked. Those will be for me. And then we'll probably get some more propagations, especially since I'm doing that grapevine vineyard along the clothesline there. I can do a few rows. I can do as many as 4 rows. So I'm gonna get as many as I can. So far I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I've got the grapevine over there, that's 5. The one my sister got me is 6. And then I have one over in the corner by those peppers and behind the strawberries, that's 7. So I'm gonna try to get maybe 7 or 8 more propagations, because I need to space them. So for each row on that clothesline, I'll have maybe 4. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need about 16. I don't know. We do not know the variety of grapes at the other site. I'm hoping they're purple, because mine are the green grapes, you know, your regular seedless. So hopefully we can get a different variety of grapes to mix in. Okay, you guys, so that's about it for today. I just wanted to come on a little bit early. My little sweet banana right here, it is growing, so we'll see what it does. And then I have more blooms in there. Yep. So anyway, I'm gonna get ready to get off of here. And it is hot today. It was supposed to only hit 74. It's currently about 86 or 87. So I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go in, I'm cooking. So I'm gonna go in and relax under the cool fan. I can't cut the air on until 7, so I still have 2 hours here, but it's not hot in the house because I cut the air on early and then I cut it off and it stays cool in there. Okay, so I'm gonna get off. That's your report for today. And thank you guys for watching as usual. Thank you guys for your likes. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate it all. And like I said, I get to everybody's channel. I'm clicked on the notification. Sometimes, you know what, y'all? Sometimes I don't get notified when you come on. And then sometimes, or when you've uploaded a video. And then sometimes I do, although I did click the notification bell. So I try to go along. I look under my little bell thing and see if I see your name. And then sometimes I just come to your channel, period, to see. Because it doesn't notify me of shorts. So lots of times I'll catch a short or whatever. Like I caught Diana's short yesterday, I believe. So I do check your pages and everything. And you know, and I try to respond accordingly. So just letting you know, I support you all just like you guys support me. And I truly appreciate what you do. And I'm quite sure you guys appreciate. Saturday, another job real quick. And then we're going to get off because we're at 22. Let's look at these strawberries again. See, y'all? I just want y'all to see that. So y'all know you can propagate in water. This one still needs to take root, so that one will stay. This one looking real good. So I need to get them planted because you don't want to leave them in water for too long. You really don't. Once it gives you those roots that you need, those are long enough to where they will take easily. So I'm gonna make up a whole new crate with newly amended soil. I have enough black cow to do that, to fill up a crate, and I still need to buy some more. And then I'm gonna amend it with the berry tone and with the chicken manure and everything else that strawberries need for you know, a good start. And we're just now getting ready to go into July next week. So, shoot, I almost messed up here. That one was outside of the thing. We're getting ready to go into July next week. So I want to do that before July. I want to do this Saturday, which will be the 29th, I believe. So June 29th, these go in. They will grow and do well for the rest of the summer. Now, I might do 2 more cuttings, but I'm not after mid-July. I'm not doing any more cuttings of the runners that the strawberry put out. Just in case something happens, I don't want them to be weak and die over the winter. So I'm gonna let them take root in one of my other crates that I have, or the crate that I put these in. I'll make sure I set it next to the white pines. Oh, and you know what? I'm talking about getting off of here, so we're going a little bit longer, y'all. I got off track as usual. But next year, yeah, I'm getting rid of the crates. For now, they'll stay for the rest of this season. Over the winter, I will be buying tubs. And I'm going to go to Goodwills and all over because I don't want to have to buy them new if I don't have to. see if people throw them out, because every now and then you see where people throw them out. I'm going to get the tubs. I'm going to get them filled up. That's going to be next spring while I'm waiting on my seedlings to sprout in the greenhouse. I will start setting up my tubs. I'll have my dirt here. In fact, I'm going to buy that over the winter too and just get it stored in here. And I can start setting up my tubs, getting the soil amended in prep for spring. I think with the tubs, the tub will take up, I can be able to plant, I can put those crops close in together and really have some good, some space. Instead of putting one plant or two plants to a crate, I can get probably 6 or 7. I don't know. I watch Robbie and Gary. They're out of California and they grow year round. I watch them religiously, although they're into the hummingbirds and stuff. But she does the container gardening with the crates because of her health. So she has her not her crates, her tubs. So she sets her storage tubs on cheers so that she doesn't have to bend. And then she makes a compost and all this. She does a lot of neat things with that. I'm not looking to do all that, but I'm going to use the crates. I'll turn the crate upside down after I get it emptied. And then I will set the tubs on top of the crate so that I won't have to bend. And I believe I will be able to plant more crops next year. That's my hope and my prayer. So it's just a matter of organizing things in here. So I'm gonna get that. So that's my plan for next year. So that's a project you will see me doing over the winter, as well as canning. You'll see me doing, well, the canning happens right around August. And don't forget, I'll be taste testing my vanilla next month. Let's look at the green beans. They're not quite ready to pick yet and you want to get them picked because the quicker you pick them or the more you pick them, the more they will flower. I picked one the other day that was ready. This one is just about ready, but I'm going to let it go a little bit longer. But I've got a cluster there. I don't know if you can see them. Hold on. There they are. I've got some over here. There's one down there. And let me pick this one because, did I plant yellow wax? I think I did. That's a yellow wax. Yeah, I did plant a couple of yellow wax seeds. I've got one here. I've got one coming, another yellow wax over there. So, but by this weekend, I'll get them. There's one right there. By this weekend, I'm going to get these plucked by Saturday. Just so that I've got flowers on there already coming. I want to get more flowers. The more you pluck them, once they start coming, the more they'll generate. So I definitely want to get that done, Okay, you guys. So I'm going to get off of here now. Oh, and I'm going to get my first harvest of herbs this weekend. And I'm going to pull out the dehydrator and start dehydrating. And the same goes with the French tarragon. I'm dehydrating all that, getting it dry quickly instead of hanging it like I normally do. Time is of the essence. I want to make up some seasonings. I like to mix my seasonings together. And I want to get a nice bottle to last me over the winter. Now, the French tarragon, I might mix that with the rosemary, but that'll be it. But I like that French tarragon. That's my new favorite. So I want that by itself, basically. Okay, so we're at 28 minutes, so I'm going to get off of here now. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful and blessed evening. And may God bless you all. Something's happening with this, too. Okay. Look at there. I'm loving this. Okay, talk to you later. Goodbye.